There's tornadoes.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Look at
morning.
this. Just like church where nobody sits in the front.
Yes. Yeah.
So, ready for anything? A lot of people were up late last night.
Yeah, I don't know if it was from the March Madness game or the tornadoes. Both. It was both for me.
We slept through the storms.
How are you?
Ready? Shall we get her going?
Let's do it.
All right. Okay, first off, you need to meet somebody you don't know. So look around the room. If you're on the interwebs, look around at somebody you don't know. You got to direct message somebody online. You got to meet somebody. You got 1 minute. Go.
Somebody can't talk. Hey guys! Hey guys! Can't hear anything. I'm yelling at everybody. Wait, can't hear. Why is that not here? Is it just same with Dale because I can't tell them. What?
Because he was my mentor, and I know, and he's wonderful, I just worked with him.
All right, first off, are we all ready? Ready? Here we go.
Okay, we're gonna get started.
There
Here we go.
All right, we're gonna start with our vendor program, which is growing like crazy.
Mhm.
Look at all these other people we have now. A reminder, anything you say in here is going through, if you see the green microphones on. So, and it gets recorded, it's out there forever and ever. So just be aware that
On the YouTube.
on the YouTubes and the MySpaces. So, all right, so who do we have here from our vendor program?
Let's start this way. Christina, kick us off.
Hi, Christina Ferrante with 417 Home Loans, Lending Lady for Life. I would like to invite all of you on April 11th to our 8th annual Spring Bash. It is a catered happy hour that is open bar from 5 to 7 at Uncle Bentley's, and I'd love to see all of you there. Drinks are on me. Drink as much as you want. April 11th, Thursday. Yep.
This is Andy Hefner with U Mortgage. We don't offer any drinks at the moment, but probably have something that's coming sponsored up. And feel free to always reach out.
Awesome. Derek.
All right, Derek Cheney, home loan expert with Mid-Missouri Bank. I mentioned this a couple weeks ago. Again, for any pre-quals that fill out an app with us for the month of April, we are covering their appraisal fees. So if anybody that's looking to save some money on closing costs,
Awesome. Thank you. Brian, and we'll hold the announcement after we get.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, everybody, my name is Bryant Young, your friendly local insurance agent, or as we've decided to start calling me, BY the insurance guy. As always, I had a question for y'all. Can you tell me the difference? Excuse me, did you guys know that male bees live a pretty sad life?
Most would know that.
It's pretty sad. You know, male bees die after mating. Yeah, honey, nut, cheerio. Thanks, everybody.
Remember what I said about things being recorded?
Derek.
My turn.
Yeah.
All right. It's always hard to follow him. Jeez. All right, I'm Garrett Dollins, Meridian Title, where we close deals and open opportunities.
Oh.
I didn't have one last week, so I just got one.
Yes.
Hey everyone, Jess Bowman Insurance Group. We're just here to be a part of your guys' team, help with anything insurance related. Insurance is kind of crazy right now. So anything we can do to help you guys close deals, that's what we're here for. Bowman Insurance Group, see the big difference.
Thank you.
Anybody online?
I don't believe so.
Oh, yes.
Yes, hi. So I'm Jen and I'm your friendly lawn care and landscape expert. We are putting together some options for both sellers and buyers. So hopefully you'll see some value in what we offer and how that can translate to some of your transactions. So again, Jennifer with Ozarks Outdoor Solutions. You'll see us up on the screen if you need anything.
Thanks for being here. Thank you.
And Brian, this is a USB as opposed to a Canadian B.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Attaboy. I like it. I like it.
So for the first time in my 6.5 years here, I got a text after our last team meeting. And the text said, hey, would you mind to give me a call when you have a moment, please? A vendor culture question. And the first thing I was like, oh my goodness, what's going on? What do I have to fix? All of this. When someone says culture, it's always like, okay, someone's, However, we had a vendor say, hey, I want to start doing our own vendor culture award, and we'll pass it along all of our vendor groups and vendor partners to create the camaraderie, just like what we have with the Steffes Award. And so, Brian, would you like to come share what you have called this award?
Yes, I
And as
would.
we start passing it around.
Yeah, so we wanted to be included because we felt left out.
Love it, community.
And so Garrett, Derek, and I were sitting there in a line, not doing a very good job networking with everybody else, by the way. We're all sitting together. That's not great. And decided that, well, what the heck, where's our award? So we created the Vendy Award, the Vendor of the Week. And I would like to give the inaugural Vendy to Jess Bowman of the Roman Insurance Group. There were tornadoes last night, so she needs all the accolades she can get.
Love that. Congratulations. So
Wonderful.
before I could even say, oh yeah, let's run it past our vendor committee chair for the ALC, Brian's like, oh, I already ordered it. So good to take initiative on
BJ's
that.
trophies, it's really cheap.
Love it, love it. But
BJ,
congratulations,
thank
Jess.
Love it, thank you.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Okay, so speaking of the storms, we know some of you out in our internet, in the world, may have had some of that area. I thought maybe it could be a good time to point out Springfield Cares. So if any of our agents have trouble, we have a thing called Springfield Cares where people donate into that. So if you've had some kind of storm issue, please let us know. We might be able to help with something on that.
Springfield Cares, for those of you that don't know, is our local fund that we give to agents and vendor partners in need. Last year, we're able to give back $5,000 to our agents, and a lot of that happens through transactional giving. So on your closing, agents are donating to the cause. And then we also have different fundraisers, or sometimes when we do cookouts, that's how we raise the money for it. So if you ever are in need, please let us know. We'd be happy to help.
Absolutely. Okay, onward, Haley.
Hi, everybody. Haley with Onward. Just a weekly reminder, we have transaction coordination, marketing management, sign running, closing gift baskets. I saw Tish brought in some cute new baskets.
New
up in the front.
inventory.
Ooh, go take a peek. The entire Onward team will be at bowling tonight. So if you're there, stop by and say hi.
Awesome.
And every week we talk about our MVVB or PR. This week is our beliefs. This is the Y4C2Ts, and Rachel wanted to demonstrate the dance this morning.
Not this morning.
There is a dance that goes with the Y4C2Ts. I cannot remember it, but this is what we believe in, and this is what you see down the hallway as you come in. Win-win or no deal. Integrity is doing the right thing. Customers and clients always come first. Commitment in all things. So you see WI, 4 Cs, or 2 Ts. That's where the Y4C, 2 Ts comes from. But these are the things we believe in, and this is the guiding post of how we do everything we do here in the Market Center.
And when we talk about the lawsuit and all of the questions and conversations around that, this is a great principle to go back to. Are you always putting your clients, I like clients first.
Yes.
Are you seeking first to understand when it comes to communication? Are you always doing the right thing when it comes to integrity? Tim Wooten, love the shirt. Love it.
Always makes it.
Sorry, Letitia, great job at picking out Tim's shirt. I'm just upset you're not wearing a matching one.
Yes, to me, a customer is someone who just buys something from you, like when you go to Come and Go. A client is someone who you have a vested interest and a fiduciary to help
It's
them.
more transactional versus a
Exactly.
client for life.
Yeah. And that's the way we want to look at it. It's somebody you have a relationship with. Friday, I had a call from somebody from 10 years ago who still remembered me. So the more you pour into your people, the more it pays back for you.
Those monthly recipe cards really help.
They do, yes. All right, last week's Mission Moment winner was Kasha Driscoll. And this is who she or what she had to say this week.
Yeah, so Kasha said back in February, she had posted on Facebook looking for a good deal on a used washer dryer set for some past clients of mine who were having some financial difficulty and had young children and was needing a set as inexpensive as possible as theirs had finally quit on them. The husband was recently battling cancer. This agent stepped up and volunteered to give my clients a used set that had belonged to her dad. She had no idea what a blessing this was, and she did not accept any money for this. She embodies KW culture and was just so wonderful through this process and arranging pickup for them. I am in awe of her and so honored to to work with realtors such as her that go above and beyond for all of our clients. Congratulations, Jessica Lee. Yeah. Always Weekly Fashion. Jessica's phone number is 417-399-6808. 417-399-6808.
So text her, congratulations that she won. Do you like how well I wrote the
I
numbers
know, I
out
actually
this
could
time?
read Mike's writing.
That
today.
took me
It's great.
30 seconds to write 7 numbers there, so. Okay, Jim, what do we have from the broker side?
As you guys heard, there's a lawsuit
What?
settled by NAR, supposedly settled, hadn't been signed. But interestingly, I had a client this week who were listing their property in the future. And he said, now what happens when that gets signed? Are we done? And I'm like, heck, no. I just told him, I said, it really doesn't have any effect on how we do business. We have a contract that says it's going to be X and this is how we'll work moving forward. Oh, he said, I thought the commission just went away. Like, no, it's not going away. I just say this, preface this, just say that, we have to be prepared for these conversations. And I know we've had a couple of different events where we've tried to share information, but I think you've got to practice and be prepared. I think you've got to do a little script practice on this if you're going to do it properly and work with these clients. Now, my scripts are a little different than yours, obviously, but I think you have to be prepared for this. I think every day it goes forward, I think we're going to have to deal with this more and more. And there it is right there. You got to be able to provide your value. That's what hopefully we'll do. Other than that, you guys are great. We haven't had any problems. Nobody's in trouble. All good.
Nobody's in trouble.
So Value Squared is the thing where Jay Popsaw and Gary Keller and was it Jason Abrams are in Gary's office talking about how to do these things. This is the next time they're doing it, April 10th. And I believe we got that scheduled down here in the training center.
Yep.
So mark your calendars, come in and watch it. It's got about 2 hours usually that we've watched. We haven't stayed on the whole 4, but that's gonna be open April 10th for the next round of that.
And every time, even though they have the same slides they're going through, they're changing the conversation. So this last conversation also had different points in the lawsuit. And so all of you that were there at the pitch, thank you for joining us. We had about 60 people there, packed room, and we actually turned it into a mastermind as well of what those conversations would look like. So thank you for everybody for attending. This one, you can register. You don't have to watch it down in the training center if you don't like to. You can watch it on Zoom wherever you're at. And in the internal page, I did post the instructor slides as well. So at least you have those to kind of flip through as they go through and talk about.
Chris Day, did you have something?
I don't think so. I think he accidentally just unmuted.
Oh, his hand is raised, so it didn't.
No, that's the mouse.
Oh, it went away. Yeah. Okay, Chris Day does not have anything. Weekly stats, it just kind of was normal. Closings were up quite a bit, but that's the end of the month. It always cycles that way. If you compare to last week, fairly similar. Here's compared to last year. We're up on listings still. And here's, we're staying over the 1,400 mark. Again, our goal is to try to get up to the 1,700 this year and see if that happens. But it's kind of just normal. Everything's sort of settling into a normal routine right now. So you can watch that.
Yeah, and for those in the back, the number that we have on here is 1,408. Week before was 1,404. So we've increased by 4.
And last year was 1,001. So there are 400 more homes available right now than this time last year. Okay, GSPR slides. We don't spend a lot of time on these because you get these in your email every Sunday night, but one of our own was right there on the front. Denise Riley.
That's not even our quote.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but it bothered me.
I
I mean, does that sound like me?
That's right. We love Broker Bay. Give us a check. So here's Broker Bay has multiple things you can use with it. Do you all use it?
We do love it, to be fair. I
Okay.
mean,
Yeah.
that first part is about what I would have typed and been like, all right, bye. But we love it.
I think they got people's
Yeah, no, but it's really good. It's
There's
excellent.
too much detail on this for you.
100%.
The main objection I've heard people say is, I want to still be able to talk to my clients. You can set it up where the showing still comes to you, you contact your clients, and then you schedule it into the system. What I love about it is the minute they get done showing, it sends a feedback email and asks them what they thought of the house. So it's not that you're losing contact with your clients, you can use it multiple different ways. And we've got a vacant house where it's vacant, but they still gotta touch base with us first before they go show it, mainly because I want that feedback. I want the seller to see what all the different agents and buyers are saying on it.
And Super's lockbox send us the same email for feedback?
It sort of does, but I never get anybody to respond to it.
Yeah, I've had, so the Supra stuff, because I have the same thing set up, and this gets sent back. I mean, if I have 10 showings, I'll get seven feedbacks typically. Because I don't know if it just prompts differently, but the way it works is just, it's been phenomenal.
And my question is why is it necessary? I've always thought that from the beginning. I'm not trying to start a fight here or anything.
I'll tell you.
You either set it up and call the client directly if they want or wish that way, or they call you and you make that. So it's the same thing you're accomplishing there. What's the added value beyond that?
Saving time. It saves it.
What time does it save though?
I don't do it. I just set it up, they go in, and it's so easy. It takes the same amount of time for you to call me and to have that conversation is the same amount of time it'll take you to set up a showing in Broker Bay.
Yeah.
That's the exact same amount of time.
I like to manage my own. but
Yeah, I
that's
know.
just me.
So everybody that is around your age.
1999.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this, I haven't been very successful either, so I probably ought to switch to Broker Bay.
I do just want to say, like, as an admin side of things, if I'm making appointments for like multiple showings for a lease, like I have to call, wait until they confirm, then I call, and then I hope to be able to kind of have this perfect, trip for a lease in a efficient way. But if I can see like a schedule, like if you go onto our listings, you can see what's available. It also eliminates all the phone calls back and forth. And if we're driving, sometimes we forget.
Or if you're out of cell phone signal.
Yeah.
The lake people use it a lot because they're on the lake usually. But that's where I saw it really start up several years ago. You're right. There's spots where it's good, there's spots where it's not, but maybe we do a group class sometime.
Well, and I was
Show some
gonna say,
events.
the board has offered to start doing brokerage specific trainings if there's anything we would like them to come train on. So if Broker Bay is of interest, let us know and they'll come here. Yes, Mindy?
I'm just wondering, are we talking about the free version of Broker Bay or are you paying extra?
No, we're not, for free version that's included in your board membership.
Okay.
Yep.
So previously, the Market Center used to have showing time. They did away with the Market Center or brokerage packages, and they made every agent pay for it on their own. The board picked up Broker Bay and rolled that out for showing services. It's just been slow to adapt because a lot of agents they just haven't taken the time to learn it and they don't know if they really like it or not.
But there is like a
There's
upper tier that you can pay for?
I'm sure there is, but I'm.
There is.
Don't you pay for that?
Yeah,
What?
it's, you call in, you actually talk to somebody and they'll schedule somebody to take a look at a house.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Very cool.
Okay.
All right, some other things going on. Nancy, anytime that one of our people's on the broker slides, I like to bring that up. So Nancy's got a thing going with the zones meeting, especially today's election day. Don't forget that. Unraveling underwriting by the appraisal advisory group. GSBR our golf tournament. So last year, if I remember right, Keller Williams was the first place and the last place group. So we had it covered all the way around. These go fast.
Like Amazon from A to Z.
We were. So this goes fast. Join onto that quickly. It's fun to see a lot of KW people out there. House of Friends auction, that is April 18th. And fines this year are down 79.2%.
Wow.
So I thought that was an interesting thing to see. All right, and do not call people so you did not get a personal fine from the government or from the lawsuit. So, calendar. April calendar is out. There's a lot going on. Rachel, what's of importance we want to point out?
So tonight, obviously, is the big event. It is our Red Day Bowling Auction. We will be at Enterprise Lanes tonight. So if you have never attended a Red Day Bowling Auction, what it will be is we'll have the lanes, it'll be around other KW agents, and then we'll also have like silent and live auctions as well for that. All the money that is benefited from that will go to the Dream Center for our Red Day project. And from my understanding, all of our initial costs are covered. And so all the money that we're raising tonight is just going straight to our funds that we're raising. So our goal this year there's $25,000 on that side. So we have that tonight from 6 to 9 at Enterprise Lanes, and I believe there's still open lanes for you to sign up. For those of you that have signed up for the GSBOR Awards, that is this Thursday at the White River Conference Room. Wealth Buildings every Friday, Legion Mondays with Shanna.
What? I'm sorry. I've just been standing over here waiting to get invited up here.
Oh my God.
Hey, hi
Shanna,
guys.
please welcome to the floor.
Thank you. Hi, yeah, so I'm down here every Monday this month at 9 a.m. to do what, Amy? What am I doing down here?
Oh, gosh, okay.
Tell us
She's
about it.
doing Legion Tabata. So you know, she used to be a personal trainer and she likes to put people through rigorous activities. And so just like you can do Tabata in the gym, you can do it for Legion, where you call for a certain amount of time or text, whatever your method, then take a little break, refresh, chill out, calm down, start again, over and over again until you get lots of appointments.
Yeah, it's, let's see, the person who was down here yesterday had 6 appointments in a 2-hour block. 6. She had to
Oh.
stop because she's like, I don't have any more time on my calendar, so I'm gonna stop.
What a terrible problem.
What an awful problem. So I would love to see you all down here on Monday. I'll be here.
Who's wild?
Outside of that, we also have some DocuSign trainings coming up, contrast class on the 24th of April. We have a buyer's contracts class in the morning and a contracts class with Jim in the afternoon. And do we have our own slide for Aaron coming up?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect. Yep. Let's just go.
Also, a pop-up thing. This Thursday is opening day for Big Cardinals in St. Louis. They're broadcasting it from Hammons Field. So I'm doing sort of a Tabata type thing with my lead generation. I'm going to watch the opening day ceremonies, because even if the Cardinals suck, at least opening day is always good, because they have the parade and everything else. I think it's only for Red Day Access members, but I'm gonna see if we can get as many people as we want. So if you want to join me Thursday around 2. Last year I did it, my laptop was sitting on the dugout, I had my headset on, so I'm doing my calls while watching all the festivities going on. So we're gonna do that Thursday at the ballpark. I know I can at least get 4 people in, because I have 4 passes for it, but we're gonna see if we can get a whole bunch more. So if you wanna do that for something different and fun, that'd be a great call. Hey, what are you doing today? I'm out here watching Cardinals before they're in last place.
Yep. And same day, we're doing another sprinting night in May, so.
Awesome. Okay, team meetings for the second quarter. We have a whole bunch of stuff. We have our milestones today. Aaron Kaufman prep next week. How many of you would like to, remember the Comic Club and awards, people that earned more than $1,000 in profit share last year? Would you like to join that group? We're gonna show you how. So next Tuesday's meeting is to prep for Aaron Kaufman, who's incoming with us next Friday.
And we're gonna be doing a panel on some of our agents that have earned profit share and the different strategies they use to get their profit share and how it's changed their life. And then we'll also kind of be doing a mini training, so you have a little bit more context going into Aaron.
Some other cool things. James Shaw will be zooming in with us. Last time we did, this room was packed. He's the guy that does pivot, shift ahead. Vendor guest relationship day. ADHD is your superpower. If we only had a few ADHD people in here. So that's gonna be a great one. Red Day prep, Red Day recap, agent advocacy, Memorial
So
Day.
really quick,
Yep.
agent advocacy,
Yeah.
May 21st. We are going to be watching Mel Robbins. So for those of you that were not at family reunion, or you were, and you wanted to watch her keynote again, we're gonna play that back and have, I think, Mel and mimosas that morning. So if you wanna come join, be a part of it, I would highly encourage, even if you saw Mel before, it's absolutely life-changing. So May
Awesome.
21st, we'll be doing that.
So then on June 4th, we have Scott Toombs, who was Molly's old coach. So it's not a bold thing. That is just him coming in, zooming with us as a teaching thing there. Coaching in action with Shanna, commercial. How many people wanted to learn commercial stuff? We're gonna have a whole team meeting on how to do that. And then the new property tax rules. Did you know if you qualify for Social Security, your property taxes are sort of frozen from here on? I say sort of because just like with the lawsuit, the minute they pass something, oh, that caused 2 other problems. We got to fix those. Oh, those 2 problems caused something else. So they're still figuring out the whole process of it, but we're going to have the Greene County collector here on site with us explaining how that works. Because what if you have a client who qualifies for it and then their spouse doesn't? Or what if you have one that's qualified for it and then they sell it? What do the taxes go to? There's all these questions you need to know so you can talk to your people. So he's going to be in here. So second quarter is full of good stuff for you. All right, Aaron Kaufman.
Yes, so Aaron Kaufman, for those of you that don't know, Aaron has really been one of the people that have taken advantage of profit share. He travels, and that's really all of his main business model is teaching people about profit share and then building his own downline within Keller Williams. So he will be here in person. We haven't had him here since 2018 if I believe correctly. 9 to 12, Friday, April 12th at Relics Event Center. So short half day, and really he's going to dive into profit share because a lot of the conversations we're having with our agents is they don't really understand how it works and they don't understand the benefits from it. But there's a lot of cool things that you can do with profit share. So for instance, when I earned my first profit share check, I called it my profit shoes. And so I went and bought myself a new pair of shoes kind of thing. Also, what I've also done with my profit share is I've changed that profit share to go into my parents' bank account. My parents are retired. So that is a way for them to have a little extra money on the side. So it's more than just what you're earning, it's what you can do with it and who you can impact outside of that. So I would really encourage you to be there because it's already something you're a part of. And there's no sales pitch really. It's truly, I love KW. It's changed my life. I'm going to share my story and people are naturally going to ask me about it. And as I share my story, they may want to be involved in it too. That's it. It doesn't say, oh yeah, come join KW and get in my downline so I can earn money off of you. That's not the point at all. It's truly just a byproduct of Keller Williams changing your life.
And what's the number? If you get 15 people in your
The
downline?
goal is 15 wide, and as they build it deep, you'll earn about $1 million.
And I always tell people, it's a blessing in the future. It's not a reason to join a company, like you'll hear the rev share from somewhere and something else somewhere else. But it's a way that grows, like you said, the way you do it for your parents. I know several agents here are gonna go straight into an investment fund. There are so many different ways to use this, but you gotta understand how it works to make sense of it.
Yep.
So Aaron is fantastic.
And Aaron is a very engaging speaker. He doesn't
Yes.
need a microphone. He's very loud, and just very kind of like rough, and it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
It's, yeah, we'll have the microphones off that day.
I don't think he'll.
He is the profit share prophet. I like that. All right, regional awards are coming up in April.
Yeah, so there's still time. So our region, the Greater Heartland region, is putting on a mastermind. So this is to kind of play off. Now that we went through family reunion, some people attended, some people did not. So if you did not attend, this would be a great way to go and mastermind with other top agents in our region. We have over 7,000 agents in our region, so you're able to learn and build your business off of that. So here is a tentative schedule. So day one is all mastermind based. So we have agent masterminds, leadership masterminds. We'll do a mastermind on wealth. We'll do a mastermind on social media. And then here's the lineup of all of that. And then day two, that's the regional awards brunch. So if you didn't know, our region also passes out awards to all of our agents for top team, top group, top market centers, all of that. So that will be the 17th and 18th in April. It's also at a casino. So if y'all still didn't get your kick from Vegas, here you go.
Bring your profit share up.
But if you are wanting to attend, the hotel block is closing this Wednesday.
But look at this, 3 of our people are presenting at this. We are surrounded by talent around here, and it's just amazing all the different things we can learn from right here. This is also open to non-KW people. If you know somebody that's looking for some of these resources, let us know. We might be able to get it and invite set up for them.
So Jeff Feitzer, I know social media is a big conversation right now. He owns a media company. And so he'll be sharing the different ways he's leveraging social media in his business. So that one is going to be really good. And then I forget who they said was going to do the wealth. I don't think they're on this list, but there's a whole wealth mastermind, and they're going to be talking about their strategies in mobile home parks and storage units and how they capitalize on those strategies. So something outside of just buying a single family residence.
Very cool. All right, CE, again, it's due this year. The code you can see right here to get it for $48, KW 1024. Okay, go on, get this done. Now, I can't ever remember, does this include the ethics for the end of the year? Or is that a
It
separate?
is not, it's separate. So if you're a broker by June 30th, and if you're a salesperson by September 30th. This year, the code of, the core class is fair housing. Would any of you like to have an in-person fair housing class? Just for us? No other brokerage that would be put on by the board? Yes, no? If we brought it here, would we get people? Yes? Okay, so I will get the board scheduled for them to come teach the fair housing specifically just for us on that, and we'll figure out the date for that.
Very cool. All right, Red Day. We got lots of stuff going on this. Amy, did y'all want to come up?
I guess it's just me.
Is it just you?
No.
Noah's up there too.
Yes, and please don't make me be alone. Start sweating, can't talk. Actually, let Noah talk.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna let Noah talk.
I'm gonna let
I
Noah
talked
talk,
last
and then she
time.
goes.
But also, just go to the Keller Williams internal Facebook page and read my post. It says everything I want to say in front of you, but can't because I'll sweat and cry.
Sweat and cry.
So the bowling event is tonight. We need more people to sign up. So we would love to see you guys tonight. We have great prizes. The Mike is donating his Destin trip again.
Yep.
We have an Arkansas trip. We have great photography packages.
Amy Malia's.
Yeah, the
ladies'
girls' night out. There's a guys' night out. I mean, there's so many presents.
If any of you ladies like the comedians, I Mom So Hard, Amy Malia has put together a really incredible girls' night out with
Crumble,
tickets. Yeah.
Crumble cookies, gymnastics, certificates. I mean, there's something for everybody. There's silent auctions. It's gonna be a great time. There's pizza tonight. drinks.
We have more trips than we've ever had.
Yes, it's gonna be a great time.
From my understanding, there's a lot more experiential
Yes.
things tonight versus more of like gift
The tangible,
certificates kind
yeah.
of thing.
It is. And even for the silent auction, we
Yeah.
added really great prizes in the silent auction. So it's for everybody. It's an expected donation of $15, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
So
And you
if
can get more.
there's- Yes.
Yeah, and if you guys don't want to bowl, like still come, hang out, have drinks, eat dinner, bid on something on the auction. You don't have to bowl, but come and hang out and be part of the community.
Yeah, and it's for a great cause. The Springfield Dream Center is gonna have a lane there. You know, we're gonna be giving back to these kids. In 2017, we did the project.
Yep.
They were talking about how much it actually made a difference. This is not even just gonna be for us, it's for the kids. So,
Yep.
and then May 9th is the actual Give Back Day. You get signed up for that. We have two different teams that are gonna be serving a great picture. Three different teams that are gonna be serving, a great photo op, lunch, and then t-shirts. T-shirts have to be ordered by today, like today. We don't have a ton in, so.
No,
if
we
you
only
guys-
have 40 orders and last year we had 125. So if you're planning to participate in Red Day, which I hope everyone is, you need to get your t-shirt today.
Yes, and agent billing is possible. Landon has been great, so let us know, send us an email, let Landon know, and we'll get it put on your agent billing.
The coolest thing about Red Day is that it's a day where we can all turn off our phones, put on airplane mode for a little bit and truly give back to our community and the community that's done so much for us. And what I love about it is that I can roll up my sleeves and I can work alongside Haley all day and I get to learn more about Haley in that day than I've probably known in the last 3 or 4 years. It's more than just like doing the task, it's being able to connect with your fellow agents, building that community, building those relationships while also giving back to the Dream Center. And Jody Dow, the executive director of the Dream Center, was at our awards banquet and I loved her story and how she shared about the fishbowl. I have talked about that so much now. And the analogy of whenever a kid comes to her, she has to ask the kid, where is their fishbowl? Like, where's the water at in their fishbowl? How is there water overflowing, meaning that they can't take one more thing being put on their shoulders? Or do they have an extra amount in their fishbowl so she can pour back into them? And so using that analogy, so like if an agent came to me, I'd be like, okay, how full is your fishbowl? So I know where they're at and I can meet them where they're at, same way. And so Red Day is just more than just raising money and it's more than just buying the t-shirt. It's building those relationships, giving back to our community. And it stands for Renew, Energize, and Donate. And it's more than just doing that to the local charity, it's also doing it within yourself.
So the last thing I'll say, that is, my first interaction at KW was Red Day. Whenever we were doing it at Dogwood Ranch.
Yeah.
And Amy Malaya and that whole team. was there. And I got to meet the people that I now interact with. So that it was more getting to meet the Market Center administrators, the team, the vendors.
Oh my gosh,
The people
yes.
that actually show up that you'll see here are at Red Day.
Yeah.
So be one of those people.
I had somebody text asking agents from other places come and join us.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We need all the help.
It's open to
that we can
anybody.
get. And not only is it great for the community, but it's a tax write-off. It's, you know, so it's just another benefit that's on it. Dream Center has a direct fund that's set up. And so we can, even if it's a larger amount, you know, or if you have a business that's wanting to give back, it's not too late. So, you know, we have till May 9th. So show up at the bowling day and learn more about it.
Yeah, and if you guys do want to donate directly to Springfield Dream Center as opposed to writing it through Keller Williams,
Go back on
You
slide.
can,
There we go.
reach out to us so that we can get you the link to donate directly.
Yep. If you donate directly to the Dream Center, it is an automatic deduction on that side. So if you're looking at it from a tax perspective, please do. So thank you both so much for all your work. I hope everyone's tonight bowling.
We also have two other locations going. Amanda Huff, are you online?
I don't think.
She was gonna try and be, but I don't know if she was able to. And if she isn't, Jesse, are you there?
Oh, wait, Amanda is.
I am. Can you hear me?
Okay, no, just go ahead and let Jesse
Go
go.
with Jesse. Jesse, tell us about the West Plains Red Day.
We have partnered up with a local church here in town, First Baptist. Last year, we did a food drive for them for Red Day, along with supporting a veterans homeless shelter. This year, we're doing kind of the same thing. We've got a whole parking lot locked down. We've got 2 food trucks, bounce houses, live music, carnival games, and we're going to be collecting canned food for the First Baptist Church, and we're also going to kick off our toy drive for Christmas. So any cash donations will go to our toy drive. The year before last, we adopted 50 families here in West Plains and was able to get them all Christmas gifts. So we're looking forward to doing the same thing again this year.
Awesome.
Very cool. That's what I love also. We cover such a big area. Red Day is going all around. So was Amanda on?
Amanda, I saw you were on mute. Would you like to? It's your turn.
Hi,
There you are.
hello. So,
Red Day.
so what we're doing is we are helping Shepherd's Pack, which helps feed kids after school and during summer. And we are getting ready to do a mommy son dance where we'll have auction items and moms and sons will come dance the night away. And then on actual Red Day, we won't be able to help the Shepherd's Packs be put together. So what we're doing is we're going to a senior center and just beautifying the outside, planting flowers and helping them do little projects around their senior center to make it a place where they want to hang out.
That's awesome. Thank you.
So let's give them a round of applause at both those locations. It's cool to see how we're covering most of South Missouri. I was gonna say Southwest, but we're even going farther east. So it's just amazing the impact you all have around all of our communities. Okay, that was a lot of stuff we got through today.
A lot of stuff.
So a couple of months back, we started talking about the fact of how many of our people have been here for a long, long time. And we thought we need to recognize those people. So what we've started, and this is gonna become an annual thing, I don't know if it'll be the first team meeting of April each year, but we wanna recognize people who've been with KW for 5 years, 10 years, 15, and 20. And when we started this project, we thought, well, we'll just pull a report. There's no easy report for this. For some reason, in all the KW reporting, there's not an easy report to pull that. So we've been working for weeks trying to get all this together, but I would bet you we've missed somebody. So if we did, we apologize in advance. We don't want to miss you. So if we don't call your name, make sure you come up for the picture, or we've got pins for you. There's a 5-year pin, a 10-year, a 15, and a 20. So the exciting thing, or go ahead, you're gonna say something. What shocked me, we have 195 people who've been here 5 years or more.
Wow.
And obviously they're not all here. So do we want to read every name, or do we just want to have everybody that is here come up?
We'll just kind of pick if they're here. I
Okay,
don't think we need to read every name. That's gonna be a lot.
it is.
I'm gonna need more coffee at that point.
Yeah, because there are 3 pages.
Okay.
First off, who online is on the 5-year part? I know Rachel McDonald's there. Who else online? But if you can throw your name in the chat, we want to recognize you too.
And what year was that if they started?
Basically, if you started in 2019,
Yeah, I was gonna say, it says on there. Okay, cool.
there's page 1.
Does anybody in here think they've been here 5 years?
If you have,
Okay.
what we need you to do, come over here. They have the pen and they're gonna mark your name off, and then we're gonna get a giant picture of all the 5-year people.
Yep, I see
So-
Tiana in here. Trish Watson, Fox, Fiction.
We got Denise Knight.
I might have actually fixed my hair.
I don't give them 5 years. After 5 years.
Yeah, and 5 or more. So if you've been here
Amy.
20.
Me? Wow, look at all these people.
Come on up here.
Woo! You got, and if this, you're gonna get 5 and 10.
Oh, yeah.
You'll come back up again. You gotta get a 5-year pin and then you'll.
That was about it.
Woo! how we're doing.
Easy. Got it.
Okay, if you are in here, you get your 5 years, come over here, we'll get a picture of you. Right. Trey Watson, you don't avoid the picture.
Nice try. Nice try.
Right here,
Saw
right
that.
Good, how are you? Everyone scooch it.
Kim, we need them five.
Scooch it. Is your daughter still out?
Okay.
Hey, we got your 5-year pin, really quick, so gotta get through every other year. Scooch. Good, everybody over here. Oh, two rows. Nope, still no, nope, over here. Yep, over here.
Get us going, Rich.
Here we go.
Okay, so online,
Yeah.
everybody listen. Online, we've got Venice Knight, we've got Tammy Bear, we've got Chris Day, we've got Stephen Shelley, we've got Nicole Deem. Somewhere I saw Stan's mom and Stan. So Gina Hutchinson's on there somewhere.
Get out of the way. Or do you wanna get in the picture?
Oh, I'm in.
Okay.
Well, you should be in it too.
Oh, it's fine. Ready? One, 2, 3. I take it this way, so I don't get in trouble. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Do you wanna run in there? I'll take it.
I'll take it.
All right, say cheese. Cheese.
Thank you. Yay, congratulations, everyone. Thank you. Congratulations.
Okay.
Okay, so now the list.
Longevity. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just leave this over here.
Okay. Okay, so we ready for 10
I
years?
wanna see if there's anybody else we missed online.
Here, the iPad's right here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There for more years.
Okay, so Chris, Tammy, Denise, nope, on to the next.
Okay, so if you're online, we'll make, and if you're on the road route, we'll bring the pins out to you on the next road route. If you're not, just stop at the front office, get your pin also. So,
Okay, 10 year, here we go. If you were on this list, Elise Riley again, she's now hit her 10 years.
Actually, no.
Anybody else in here 10 years or more?
Jim Bolin.
Jim Bolin, come up for your 10-year pin. Jim Bolin.
1, 2,
Trying to look on here.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
I don't know if
13.
anybody else, Stephen Shelley.
That is 40 people, 10 years here at Keller Williams.
You know.
Yep, Stephen and Linda. Jim, come back for your another photo.
This is it?
Wow. Just that's here. Woohoo! Okay, ready? Act like you like each other. 1, 2.
Get in there.
1, 2, 3. Less coffee, thank you. I'm shaking. Awesome.
10 years? 15 years.
15 years.
Oh, wow.
So here we go.
These
Linda
names-
Shelley's on there again.
Cheated.
Which, yep, Stephen's like, Linda already. I don't think anybody else is here. So this is everybody that's been here 15 years.
Wow. You used to be.
Yep. Pretty amazing.
Nice picture.
And then 20.
Congratulations.
And we've only been around 20 and a half years, something like that.
Wow.
Last year was our 20th anniversary. Yep. These are the 5 people that have been here 20 years. It's pretty amazing.
Wow.
Well, guys.
Taking you with somewhere says something about how you're committing to things, and that's why I would recognize and honor you all. So if you're at 4 years, next year we'll have a 5-year pin for you. We've got plenty of them for the foreseeable future, but we're so proud of our people who've gotten here, plugged into stuff, and it's changed their lives. And that's why we try and bring more people in all the time to change
It's
their
also a
lives.
testimony to KW too. I mean, people stay for a reason. So.
And the coolest thing when you think about it is when you go back to that 20-year list, the stories and how different real estate was then. When we first started, Keller Williams was Keller who? Also, Keller Williams, they also thought was Sherwin-Williams, the paint company, because no one knew what Keller Williams was. And so you hear all these stories of how our real estate landscape has changed and how we went from Keller who to #1 in units in the whole SoMo area of brokerages, which is pretty amazing to think about. And as you go through each year and year, they all have stories. Like last year when Evan DeShong and Lee Skiles shared how their first spread day came about and everything they
Yeah.
did. It's my favorite video to watch.
Yeah. We started that on the promo videos that run up front, so it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
So again, thank you for all you all do and that kind of thing. Our goal is to help you grow and be here 30, 40, wouldn't that be cool? 40 to 50-year pins? I won't be around then.
Mike is like so okay with this. Because his dad was a mortician. He's like,
Hey,
yeah, it was just what we did.
If people didn't die, we didn't eat. It's kind of.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I don't think
Are we
you're supposed
saying
to
that?
do
That does not sound good.
And on that.
Wait for someone to die.
So, what did you learn from today? We went through a lot of stuff. Basic action items are, you gotta get into the trainings coming up. You gotta learn how to articulate your, I can't talk, I'm trying to tell people to articulate. Articulate your value system, come up with a way that you can, like Jim said, you're gonna have people ask things, come to the value square. That's the best thing you can do right now.
And if any of you are struggling of, if a client were to call and ask you, like, are you obsolete now? What do realtors do? Come find us. We had a great conversation at the pitch and a lot of our agents left feeling equipped with, if someone called them, they know exactly what to say and they feel more empowered to have those conversations. So if you're one of those that you don't know really what to say, come talk to us. We want to make sure that when you call, you can actually say realtors do have a place and they'll forever have a place. And this is how, and this is why you should still use a realtor and work with a realtor as well.
So yesterday, there's a growth call where all the leadership's on nationwide, and Jason Abrams got into deep stuff on how things are gonna be. And we're gonna snip that recording out and use it on next week's team meeting. It was that impactful, and it gave you this feeling of we can take the world. And so it was an amazing thing. So on top of the profit share prep for next week, we're gonna have that video, which is maybe 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be, if you're feeling like you need some motivation, make sure you're here. Bring somebody with you too. It's gonna be worth it on that.
Yep, and come to bowling tonight. We'd love to see you and start building relationships with agents. Create
That's
that
the thing.
community.
Come to bowling. Bowling was so much fun. I don't know that I've ever bowled in there during the event, but the whole atmosphere and everything we do is fun. Come to it. Even if you're not a bowler, you'll enjoy
But
it.
if you're also one of those people that get super competitive and you need me to like hold your credit card so you don't bid on anything, let me know. I have to do it with Trey all the time, so.
But you know, everything you bid on could be written off if you consult your tax attorney and make sure you do it right.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes we leave with like these big duck pictures and I'm like, I don't know if we need any more duck pictures, so.
You can't have enough duck pictures.
I don't know what I did.
All right, thank you all. Have a great week. We'll see you tonight at bowling.
Okay.